H. Holmes. The murder castle architect. The devil is born. They say evil has many faces, but few ever wore one so polite. Herman Webster Mudgett was born in 1861 in the quiet town of Gilmanton, New Hampshire. To his neighbors, he was intelligent, well-mannered, maybe even charming. But that charm would become his mask. In medical school, he dissected more than cadavers. He learned how to fake death, how to manipulate life insurance, and how to make bodies disappear. When he graduated in 1884, he left behind Herman Mudgett and became someone new. In Chicago, under the name Dr. H. Holmes, he bought a small pharmacy and then the empty lot across the street. There, he began building something the world had never seen before, a labyrinth of fear. Rooms without windows, doors that led nowhere, hidden chutes that dropped straight to the basement. He told people it was a hotel, but history would call it something else, the murder castle, the castle of death. When the 1893 World's Fair brought millions to Chicago, Holmes saw opportunity. Visitors checked in, but some never checked out. Each room was a trap disguised as comfort. Some were soundproof, others were lined with gas pipes. A single switch in Holmes's office could decide who lived and who didn't. He wasn't just a killer, he was a businessman. He stole valuables from his victims, cashed in fraudulent insurance claims, and if there was a body to get rid of, the furnace below could take care of it. Holmes confessed to 27 murders, though historians believe there could have been many more. Some say 100, others 200, but the exact number? Lost forever in smoke and ash. And even as his empire of deceit grew, Holmes was already planning his next scam, one that would finally lead to his downfall. The betrayal of Benjamin Pitezel. Holmes had a partner, Benjamin Pitezel. Together, they plotted a fake death for an insurance payout worth $10,000. But Holmes had other plans. Instead of staging Pitezel's death, Holmes murdered him, and then killed 3 of Pitezel's children to keep the secret buried. That was the moment when greed crossed fully into madness. He fled across states using aliases, weaving lies as easily as he once built walls. But in November 1894, authorities finally caught up with him in Boston. When they searched his past, the horror unraveled piece by piece. The doctor, the pharmacist, the businessman was all masks. Underneath them all was a predator, the devil's confession. Holmes's trial began in Philadelphia in 1895. Ever the narcissist, he defended himself. Calm, confident, convinced he could charm his way out of damnation. He didn't. He was convicted of murder and sentenced to hang. Before his execution, Holmes gave one final statement. "I was born with the devil in me. I could not help the fact that I was a murderer, no more than a poet can help the inspiration to sing." On May 7, 1896, the trapdoor opened beneath him. It took nearly 15 minutes for him to die. Even in death, the devil refused to go quietly. Holmes's body was buried 10 feet deep, sealed in concrete, his last wish to keep grave robbers away. Some say he feared his own resurrection. Others think he just didn't want anyone looking too closely at what he left behind. Over a century later, his name still echoes through true crime history. A man who turned architecture into a weapon and curiosity into a lure. H. Holmes, America's first serial killer, and proof that evil doesn't always lurk in the shadows. Sometimes it smiles behind the counter and hands you a room key. The murder castle is gone. But the story serves as a stark reminder. Curiosity can be a lure, and not every charming face hides a good man. If this look into America's dark past fascinated you, please hit the like button. It truly helps our channel reach more true crime fans like yourself. Let us know in the comments below. What historical figure do you want us to investigate next? And don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into history's darkest secrets. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay curious.